Hey guys, this is Pharaoh 2091, and welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations. Last time we left off, we experienced even more plot twists. This time, it being that Maya was the one actually channeling Dahlia Hawthorne. I think that kind of seemed like a little bit of a common sense if you were kind of following the case a little bit, but nonetheless, hey, holy crap, And, now, we thought, like, oh man, what else is there to this case? But we still gotta figure out something. We gotta figure out who the hell killed Misty Faye. We never figured that one out yet, and now we kind of have to hear from Maya about what's going on, so that's what we're gonna do. And, like I mentioned, at this point, there's gonna be no more, save points in the sense where the game saves it for your to be continued. So basically, this is like the final stretch of the game right here, and I'm hoping to record everything in this session. So let's just see how things are gonna go now. You thought this case was crazy as is? Well, it gets a little bit more crazy. Now then, before we proceed any further, I'm going to announce the results of the tests we had performed earlier. Tests? Yes, tests on the bloody dagger that was found stuck in the pine tree. Oh yeah, that! I totally forgot about it. That's the weapon that Maya Faye used when she fought with the victim. So what are the results? Was it the victim's blood, or... Due to time constraints, a full test was impossible. However, there's one thing we can say with certainty. The blood that was on this dagger was not the victim's blood. Okay. That is all. Now then, let's just start this trial. So it wasn't Misty's blood on the dagger. Then whose was it? Huh. That's kind of weird. Well, alright. I'm sure both the defense and the prosecution know this, but this trial is rapidly coming to a close. Both sides will need to show some firm evidence of their claims. I understand, Your Honor. From what I've heard, the witness is dangerously weak, physically speaking, so let's finish this quickly. Agreed. Very well. Please bring in the last witness. And she has her clothes back and everything. Everything's good. I hope, at least. Witness, please tell us your name and profession. Maya Faye. My profession is, I'm the assistant manager of Wright and Company law offices. Maya. According to the magazine I have here, you're a spirit medium of the Korean channeling technique. I'm frightened. The Faye clan... I don't want any more to do with it. Oh, Maya. The pain the Faye bloodline causes must be unbearable. Very well. Now then, Miss Faye. When the event occurred, you were in the garden of the Inner Temple, and you witnessed the moment of Miss Lee Stoneham's murder. Is this correct? I didn't see any... Straighten up this moment, young lady. Huh? Pick your head up and speak clearly. There's always time for crying later. But Your mother was killed right in front of your eyes. There's nothing you can do to change that fact. Come on, Godot, you're gonna make her cry. But there's something you can do. You can finish this. You've been watching the whole thing, right? You've seen the witnesses come out, and you've seen us squeeze the truth out of them. Now it's your turn. Let's hear your testimony. On the night of the crime, what exactly did you see happen? Witness, if you please. Yes, Your Honor. Okay, I mean, I know Godot's being a little tough on her, but, it seems like he really wants to finish this. Alright, at the Inner Temple. I was passing through the garden on the way to the spare prep room when it happened. Suddenly, something struck me over the head. I stumbled and ended up against the stone lantern. I think I screamed, "Help me!" Then something warm splashed over me. That's when I lost consciousness. So you were struck on the head. suppose it must have been the staff. Maya, the person who hit you. It was Dahlia Hawthorne, wasn't it? I'm sorry, Nick. I couldn't see. I don't know who it was. Maya, think hard. Sorry, Nick, but I really couldn't. Ha! Can't say it was an especially good night for young ladies to be walking around alone. It seems that it will be hard to determine a criminal through testimony alone. Very well then, Mr. Wright. Please begin your cross-examination. Maya, hang in there. She doesn't look well at all. Oh god, I hate doing this, but we need to figure out what the hell happened. Alright. Well, she said that suddenly someone struck her over the head. She has... Give us more details. That's what we need here. Who did it? Who hit you? Well, I didn't see who it was. I was hit from behind. You didn't see the person? But after that, your attacker was in front of you. How could you not see who it was? Oh, let me think for a second. I'm sorry, I just can't remember. Maya is really having a hard time. What should I do? I feel bad doing this, but come on, just a little bit harder. Come on, Maya, this isn't making any sense. Why didn't you see this person? Well, let me think. It was, oh yeah, that's right. It was dark, that's it. It was dark? It's not good to have too much light around when someone is undergoing spiritual training. Come to think of it, there was an earlier testimony to that effect as well. So it was dark in the garden on the night of the crime. Which is why she didn't see her attacker. I thought maybe she was trying to hide something, but I guess not. Judging by the testimony thus far, the identity of the attacker was most likely the spirit that was shown by at least Donan, Dahlia Hawthorne. Very well. Please continue with your testimony. What happened after you were struck in the head? Okay, she stumbled and up against the lantern. She screamed something. You think you screamed, but you're not sure? Listen, I was a complete wreck. It was dark and I couldn't see my attacker. Was it a man, a woman, an adult, a child? I had no idea. I was scared out of my wits. Believe me, my dear, I'm certain I would have soiled my robes. Thank you for sharing that, Judge. I thought this person might attack me, so I... Anyway, I'm pretty sure I screamed. I thought it was my last hope. Wow, sounds like poor little Maya really was out of her mind. But I wonder what she meant by last hope. What do? Do I press her for more details? Yeah, I mean, just like Phoenix said, what did she mean by her last hope? Wait a minute, Maya. What's this my last hope stuff? What? What do you mean by your last hope? No. What? That's what you said. You said my last hope. Huh? What? I said what? Look, you were facing an attacker you couldn't see and you screamed, right? You screamed, help me! Yeah. But you testified that you screamed that because you thought it was your last hope. Oh, well, you know, that's like... What do you call it when that happens? Maya's not doing so well up there at all. Oh, yeah, Oh, that's right! I remember now. I was facing my attacker, but that's not who I was screaming at. What did you say? Yeah, that's right. It was the person behind my attacker that I was yelling at. That's who I was screaming to for help. Ah! What is it now? I messed up. I didn't mean to let that slip out. Huh? Witness, are you absolutely sure of what you're saying? Behind the attacker, there was another person? I am... Well, I meant to keep that part a secret. What have I done? Ha! It takes a ton of pressure to make a diamond. That's what I always say. You sure say a lot of sayings, and you have many rules. A ton of pressure? You're in a court of law here. You can't make things up or try to hide things in this chamber. Witness, the information you just presented is vital to this case. I want you to add it to your testimony. Okay. So her new testimony is, I could see a man behind my attacker by the light of the stone lantern. You saw a man. Wait a minute. You saw by the light of the stone lantern. Didn't you say it was dark? Also, yeah, by the stone lantern, it was not lit. Maya? What's wrong? So there was a man standing behind your attacker. Yeah. That man, he's the killer. He stabbed her from behind. He's the one who killed Lee Stoneman, otherwise known as Misty Faye, your mother. The killer? Maya, you know who killed your mother, don't you? What is the meaning of this, Mr. Wright? To be frank, Your Honor, I think she's in shock and quite confused. That's why she hasn't noticed a huge problem with her testimony. Huh? What do you mean? What problem? Maya, on the night of the crime, that stone lantern was out of commission. Huh? What? It's true. There was no light anywhere in the garden that night. No! Order! Order in the court! Mr. Godot, explain this! If you try, add the pureness of milk to the perfect, clear darkness of coffee. Stir. That is the state of the witness's mind right now. Cup of cafe au lait. Oh, wait, what's milk? Yeah, okay. Wait, is it? I don't know. Cafe au lait? Is that even legal? The hell are you... Whatever. Mr. Trite's words are the milk and you are the spoon. Your Honor. But I'm a spoon? I'm no spoony bard, I'll have you know. Oh, Mother of God, they just made a Final Fantasy IV reference. This game just got better. You must have noticed it too, Trite. This witness's mental state is highly unstable right now. It's not hard to understand why she would make a little mistake like that. Sorry, but that's not going to cut it. What did you say? If there truly was no light in the garden, then there's a fatal contradiction in the witness's last bit of testimony. Nick! May I? Recall the witness's statement about her attacker. She said that she didn't know if it was a man or a woman, an adult or a child. And yet, the witness could describe a person that was standing behind her attacker. And she quite clearly described him as a man. In other words, that would have to mean that Maya actually saw our mystery person, despite it being so dark that she couldn't see the face of the attacker in front of her. No! Yeah. Order! 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 What is the meaning? What in the world does this all mean, Mr. Wright? Are you saying Miss Faye saw the real killer under pitch black conditions?
Objection!
Trite, do you have any idea what you're proposing? How could she have seen it in the dark? There's no other light source at the scene.
Objection!
There are some things you can only see in the dark, Mr. Godot. Maya, you did see who the killer was in the dark. And now, you're trying to cover for him. Cover? For the man that killed her mother? There's only one conclusion I can draw from this. You know who this man is. Please, Nick, I don't know anything. Please, I'm begging you. Ha! You talk a good game, Trite. Let's see if you can walk the walk. It was pitch black, so what could a witness see? I'm calling your bluff! No, Nick, don't! Please, stop! Maya is dead set on protecting this guy. The man who murdered Maya's long-lost mother. But I can't let him get away with it. I'm a lawyer, an officer of the court. I'm here to find the truth. Alright, Mr. Wright. Time to show us what you've got. Who was this person you say Miss Faye saw in the darkness? I think I just found a perfect place to stop the video. Yes! Because, you know, I don't like my videos being going over like 15 or whatever, so, and I know sometimes I make my videos like super long, but if I can find a good place to stop, then I'll stop it. Oh, this is the perfect place. So next time, guys, we're gonna propose who Maya saw in the dark, and pretty much say that that person is the killer. So, as usual, excuse me. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for Let's Play Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations. I'll see you guys later.